So you know that the world is very different from what you think it is. But what is the world actually like today? My name is Tim. I'm .connector17 and sharing with you 7 of the best ideas from the book Factfulness by Rosling. Thanks a lot for watching. So the first idea from the book was that almost nobody knows the most basic global facts. And in today's video, we're going to leave that overdramatic worldview a little bit behind, and you will find out what the world actually looks like today. And for that, Hans has provided Dollar Street. That's a model describing the world at 4 different income levels. Let's start with the hardest one. It's level 1, and it's extreme poverty. If you have $2 or less per day, you live on level 1. Your 5 children have an hour's walk every day to pick up water from a dirty mud hole with a plastic bucket. You have the same food every single day, except for once per month, where you have to go to bed hungry. One day, one of your children catches a disease from contaminated water, and you cannot afford antibiotics. A few weeks later, your child dies of that disease. That's what extreme poverty looks like. And roughly 1 billion people live like that in the world today. Now, let's say that you found a job and you have managed to quadruple your income. You now have up to $8 per day. Congratulations, you have moved to level 2. You can now buy food that you didn't grow yourself, as well as sandals for your children, and a bike, and more plastic buckets. Your children can now go to school instead of having to fetch the woods for the whole family every day. Maybe you have some access to electricity, so you have some light. It is not stable though for a reason. You even have some money to save for mattresses, so that you do not have to sleep on the ground anymore. Life is much better now. But one single disease of any of the family members will throw you back to level 1 again. Roughly 3 billion people live like that in the world today. Now suppose that you have found a better paying job, you have managed to quadruple your income again, and now have around $32 per day. You now work multiple jobs, 16 hours a day, 7 days a week. Your savings are impressive, and you can now afford a cold water tub. With stable electricity, you can even buy a fridge, so you can store food, so you can serve different dishes every day. Maybe you can even afford a motorcycle, which allows you to travel further away to another town with a better paying job. Thanks to your savings, an illness in the family does not throw you back a level anymore. Some of your children even finish high school and have the opportunity for better paying jobs than you ever had. You celebrate this with the first ever family vacation. One day at the beach, just to have fun. Roughly 2 billion people live like that in the world today. Now, if you have about $64 or more per day, you live on level 4 and are a rich consumer. $3 difference per day doesn't mean a big difference to your daily life anymore. You have more than 12 years of education and have already traveled by airplane. Once per month, you can go dining out. So this level sounds quite familiar, right? Since you're watching this video, I'm pretty sure that you live on level 4. Now, if you have always lived on that high income level, it's very difficult to understand the huge differences between the other 3 levels, meaning the huge differences between the other 6 billion people in the world. Roughly 1 billion people live like that in the world today. So, there you have it. This is the fact-based worldview. Most people today live in the middle of the income scale. Their girls go to school, their children get vaccinated. Now, having lived probably most of your life, if not all of your life, on the highest income level, it is very difficult for you to see the tremendous differences between the other three levels. And you also missed the massive changes in the past years from people moving up to the next level. That was quite something, wasn't it? So now you have some time to digest, and then see you in the next video where you will learn some techniques to shift your thinking from overdramatic to fact-based. See you there. Bye bye. Thank you for watching.